Okay, hello. Today I thought for this video I would give you a little glimpse into my baskets of shame. This phrase was coined by Legally Black Beauty on Instagram. I will leave her, I guess not linked, but her Instagram in the description box, and I believe Amy Loves Makeup also did like a YouTube video with this concept, so 100% credit goes to Day, but also I also have a basket of shame. Day and Amy just kind of gave me the inspiration of actually like showing you what's in it. Basically, this is just like my little baskets of makeup that I haven't used yet that I keep separate if I have like intention of, well, honestly, not even if I necessarily have like intention of like reviewing it, but just that makeup that I haven't used yet that I just don't want to like put into my collection. Anyway, it's pretty self-explanatory, and feel free to judge if you would like. A lot of these, just because I'm annoyingly not ambitious but particular about the way I want to do my videos, and a lot of first impressions and stuff takes me a while, especially if I have like my normal 3 days off to film, then it's fine, but if anything interrupts that full 3 days, then it's really a struggle for me to get my videos done because they're so fucking long. Anyway, not the point of this video, but that's part of an explanation as to why some of these palettes are in here. Let's start with the more exciting basket. Well, first, this is just the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair, because this is my favorite loose powder, and I was making an Amazon order. I think this is a backup. Regardless, this is just in here as a backup. That's not that exciting. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but I did buy the Io Coquette. I don't know. I say that because I think she's from France. I think she's French. Part of this is French. Anyway, this is like the collab I think she did with Beauty Bay. I'm not really familiar with this creator, but she did 2 palettes, which actually I love. But they came out like a little bit ago, and so I haven't like done anything with them. But let me know if you want. Oh yeah, the entire back of this is in French. Anyway, let me know if you want me to do like a dedicated review of these, or my other plan was just to use them in not first impressions, get ready with me, but I really, really like the color story. This is the Douce Romance palette. This is the Nebula Secret palette. Anyway, I really like the color stories of these. So, I have these. I have not used them yet. Anyway, I haven't even mentioned the fact that I bought this. I bought this on Black Friday. Let me take it out of its box. The Gemini 2 palette from Melt. I bought this because, yeah, also on Black. Oh, I am among the ones whose palette has developed mold? Question mark. Is this mold? I'll email them. Wow. I'm one of the chosen ones whose Melt palettes has developed. Can you see it? Oh, that has to be mold. Rude! Ugh, you probably can't even see it. Anyway, little white spots. Oh, wow, what a video. I am just really over me having to request individual shade replacements or palette replacements from brands, and I just wish that these things wouldn't happen to me. Anyway, I have the Gemini 2 palette, which I guess I won't be using until I figured the situation out. I will be emailing Melt promptly. But yeah, anyway, I got this on a deal and I've wanted it forever. You know how much I love Melt to absolute death, and I've wanted this palette since it released, and I'm pretty sure I got it like 50% off. Maybe it was like a really good deal. Anyway, wow. Drama. Tea. Sadness. This is a Christmas gift. I don't think I've talked about this either. I'm very excited to try this. This might be like really up there. The Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I've really been intrigued with this palette since it launched, and this has been probably like the #1 palette since the 2 palettes that I have from her, which are Metropolis and Gold. That this is like the other palette that has most intrigued me in terms of color story. I really like it. I like that there's a black in here. I like that there's a multi-chrome. It appears to have depth. And I just like the color story. I think it's a nice like little neutrally purple color story. So I'm excited to try this. Again, I've just like, my first impressions have just taken me a while to do, and then I'm trying to catch up on my 3 Looks 1 palettes. Same story for all of these. This was also a Christmas gift that I do not believe I have talked about, which I need to use. I'm so excited to have this, and I believe it's been like hella on sale on Sephora at least. The Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. Does this make me even more upset that I don't have the one from 2 years ago or whatever? Yes, but we'll move past it. Glorious and gorgeous. I cannot wait to dig my hands into this. This is one I'm so grateful to have received, well, both of these for Christmas, but I couldn't be more excited. But it's just been sitting in my basket of shame, taunting me, begging me to use it. Then, this is probably the most shameful thing in this entire video, because I know I've talked about this before. The Sample Beauty, the Equalizer Volume 2 palette. I bought this from Beauty Bay a while ago, and I initially wanted to do a first impressions on this and do like my normal swatches and stuff, but then I was like, does anyone want that about this palette? It's like older, not super like quote unquote relevant. So I thought maybe I'll just use it in the first impressions, but then it gets like pushed back to my, or no, I Get Ready With Me, but then it gets pushed into my like Get Ready With Me palette lineup. So let me know again if you would like me to do like a full review, like first impressions kind of deal with this palette. Otherwise I'll use it in a Get Ready With Me. I still could do a 3 Looks 1 palette with it, but I haven't decided what I want to do. And normally, if I know that I'm not going to do a first impressions, then I will just use palettes whenever. But if I want to do a first impressions with it, I usually won't, like, I'll try to not touch it until I film it. So it's just kind of been put on the back burner, which is sad. Also from that same beauty, these have literally got dust on them. Also from that Beauty Bay order is the Neutral palette from Beauty Bay. This was probably, I think, on sale at the time as well. I placed like a large Beauty Bay order, I think around the time the Dark Fantasy palette released. Anyway, this is the Neutral palette. I just love Beauty Bay, so I got it. And I think it looks like a really nice, true, like neutral palette, but just haven't used it. This is in my palette lineup for Get Ready With Me's, so that's why I haven't used it yet, but I do have this as well. And then also from that same Beauty Bay order, maybe I'll just get through these. The Bright 2.0 palette also was on a sale. I'm pretty sure all of this Beauty Bay stuff I got like on a deep sale, but this is just a huge rainbow palette. Is there anything that I needed less than this? No. But I did buy it, and I'm happy to have it. Like, there's no regrets. I just haven't gotten around to using them yet. This is also in my Get Ready With Me palette lineup. But again, I can do like a dedicated like first impressions kind of video with this if you want it, so let me know. But I just figured because it wasn't quite as like new, I didn't know if people would actually watch that for this palette. And then also in that Beauty Bay order, these were I think like legitimately $2 or something each, and I'd almost bought them so many times, and I was like, I can't say no at that price. I bought the Disney Beauty Bay palettes. So this is the Jungle Book palette. I actually kind of like the concept of them. Some color stories I like better than others, but I like all the color stories. Just the fact that they're like colors directly taken from the movies. I don't know. Maybe it's a little gimmicky, but I fell for it. And $2, I mean, come on. This is the Dumbo palette. This is probably the one I like the least of them all, but I still think it's nice. And then there's actually 2 Alice in Wonderlands. Maybe this is the color story I like the least. None of these would be standalone palettes for me. And then this is the other Alice in Wonderland. These are on my, I really like this one a lot. These are on my also get ready with me list. And then this is the Bambi palette. So yeah. And honestly, I'm really glad I bought these, and I'm glad that I waited as long as I did because I managed to get them for like so cheap. And if you're curious as to what I have in my eyes right now, I have the Beauty Bay Earthy palette on. And then I believe I've talked about this in a video when I did my Glamlite first impressions, but I did also buy the Michaela palette from Glamlite when I bought the Scooby-Doo palettes, and again, just haven't gotten around to using this yet. We're doing a full video, and I did want to do like a full first impressions on this. And I'm so excited to use this. I have no regrets. I know there was like drama or whatever with Michaela and fucking mascara gate, which did entertain me, but I honestly have like, I could not care less about it. And I don't actually watch makeup TikTok. I watch like reels on Instagram, but I don't watch any like content specifically on TikTok. I don't really watch Michaela. I don't have any feelings about her either way, but I just like the palette. Anyway, I bought that before everything went down with her. And then I have just a few other things. I also talked about this in a Get Ready With Me, but this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Flushed Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Prima Donna. I've used all the other blushes that I got in that first impressions, or no, why do I keep saying that? Or that I showed in that Get Ready With Me video, just not this one yet. I haven't done like many pink looks since then, but I could not be more excited to use this blush. I'm wearing actually the blush palette from her that I showed, the Dewy Cheek and Lip palette. I'm wearing this like latest peachy shade, and so far I love it, and I love the Vision Flush or whatever thing that I got as well. I'm obsessed with that. These are some just like sample sizes, but I put them in here. This is the NARS, oh, this is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Cruella, which I actually already have. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that because I can't imagine I'm gonna pan that. Anyway, I have this. It's a long story. That's not really interesting. That involves me buying a NARS thing, getting the upper, like, they're like, oh, you get these free samples, but you have to go, like, go use this fucking claw game in the middle of Sephora to go get this lipstick. And I spent too long and embarrassingly long. I was like, I don't want to be here. The girl running the claw game didn't want to be there. It's like, why couldn't you just hand me one of these fucking samples anyway? And then it was a shade I already had. It was not the best. I was like, fucking kill me. Anyway, and then I also have, this is the high pigment longwear eyeliner in the shade Via Veneto, which is a black. I haven't opened it yet. I've been waiting to use up the current black eyeliner that I have, but it takes so long to use up pencil eyeliner, so I may just open this and try it. But anyway, and then I have two little samples. This is mascara from Rare Beauty, which I'm very excited to try, but I'm gonna just wait until, I really don't like having multiple mascaras open, so I'm gonna just wait until the current mascara that I have is done and then open this and use it. But this is the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara in black. I really like trying sample mascaras, especially high-end mascaras, because I will never buy a high-end mascara. So there's that. I think that was a Point Perk or something from Sephora. And then this, again, very excited, is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This was also Point Perk from Sephora. And I cannot wait to use it. Also waiting to finish my current primer, and then I will open that. And then I also have this. This is a sample of the Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint Clean Foundation. But I don't really like skin tints, and the lightest shade in here is 4, which I really doubt is going to work for me. I feel like they do give you a decent amount of product in here, but I actually did not pick this. I just got this when Sephora sent me Sephora sent me a package. When I got a Sephora package. Anyway, that's just in here because I feel bad throwing it out. Anywho, so this video has been helpful in a way of, if there are any palettes that I've mentioned I wasn't going to do in first impressions on and you would love to see that from me, please do let me know. And if there's anything in here that you want to see like right away next up, also let me know. Anyway, here is a glimpse into my basket of shame, and might have been fun because some of these I don't know if I've talked about having yet on my channel. So anyway, hopefully this was a fun, hopefully shortish video, and thank you so much for watching. I would love to see you in my next one. Bye.